buckle the up, because you're never gonna see a video like this again.
He's the embodiment of social media. He's the worst of us, and in a weird way, he's the best of us. For those unaware of who the Paul brothers are, we've got Logan as the older brother and Jake as the younger brother, two dumb blonde bros who got big on the internet through Vine and YouTube. Logan had an all-American upbringing in the suburbs of Ohio, playing on the football team, the wrestling team, and making goofy little videos with his younger brother. They got really big on Vine, which was this 2000 social media platform that everything was a 6-second video.
I know that.
My mind thinks so weird and so differently. I think in terms of Vine now. People don't understand it. It legitimately takes hard work.
You kind of just went all in on like the dumb side of the internet.
Let's go! Wrestle!
If you love him or hate him, you're still kind of captivated by the insanity of him. Even though Logan went to college, he kind of quickly realized that like that wasn't for him, and also I don't know why he would stay in college if he was making like upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars by making 5-second videos on Vine. So he kind of took that success and went to LA, hoping to translate it into something a little bit more mainstream.
People really thought of Logan as this goofball, bro-y prankster, and not as a three-dimensional actor.
All right, you need to think really carefully about what you're doing right now.
Don't talk, officer!
In 2017, Logan is living in this new apartment in LA, and his fans are frequently waiting outside and trying to catch a glimpse of him, so he decides to pull this super cool prank on them. His fans are excited when they see him in the window, and suddenly,
Of course, this is in total poor taste. The kids were horrified at first, but then he sort of explained it to them. Haha, just kidding. Big bro Logan's still alive. And they're like, oh, I have PTSD. So at this point in his career, Logan is cashing in on the popularity of travel vlogs on his YouTube channel. He's going all over the world and being a total American douchebag. He jumped in the Venice Canal and actually got deported from Italy. No bueno. I don't know Italian. But the worst of all was in December 2017.
Logang, I give you the Aokigahara Japanese suicide forest. This is not a f***ing joke.
The Akagara Forest in Japan is the country's largest, most popular site for suicides. It's so lush and dense that bodies can go undiscovered for years. Logan Paul is shameless. He's wearing a goofy Pokemon outfit for some reason, and he stumbles upon a person who just died by suicide.
amid all of the backlash, Logan, of course, had to apologize for what he did. He was interviewed by Michael Strahan on ABC.
This was a horrible lapse of judgment, and I can, will, and am going to learn from it.
I mean, how tone deaf does someone have to be to pull stuff like this in Japan? One of the countries known to have one of the highest suicide rates in the world.
And then he also releases his own official apology video titled "So Sorry" on his own YouTube channel.
I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize.
Get the casting director in here right now. Let's put Logan Paul in the new off Broadway show, White Boy Tears. So you'd think this D-bag learned his lesson? Haven't you been paying attention? Absolutely not. A few weeks later, he's back on his balcony, he's got dead rats, and he's tasering them.
No rat comes into my house without getting tased.
What is this man even thinking? People are looking at it as animal abuse, people are looking at it just very weird. No one is looking at it in a way that I think he thought they would be. YouTube had to take action at this point and demonetized all of his content, so it's kind of a heavier slap on the wrist than we've seen him have in the past.
Kids are gonna care about the blockchain because of my project.
Like many others during the crypto craze, Logan Paul couldn't resist trying to leverage his followers to make more money.
His first crypto adventure is in June 2021. He creates this shit coin called Dink Doink.
Now I know what you're thinking. Logan, what the f are you doing here? I'm doing the same thing as you, holding my doink.
At first he kind of pretends like he's not a part of it, but his roommate was recorded talking about how they came up with the idea.
We were like, what's the stupidest name we could think of? Dink Doink. Oh my God, and it just came alive.
Blockchain evidence then suggested that Logan profited enormously and even dumped a bunch of the Dink Doink coin right before it imploded. A few months later, Logan's next brainchild is this thing called Crypto Zoo. It's this NFT-based game that's like an egg that hatches, and when it hatches, it becomes this cool new little animal, kind of like a Pokemon. What do you think happens? The eggs don't hatch, and Logan Paul just walks away with like a bag of money like an old-timey crook, like
In addition to his flourishing YouTube career, Logan Paul took up boxing in 2018 when he was challenged by fellow YouTuber KSI to a boxing match, and his boxing career took off.
In June 2021, Logan Paul decided to challenge Floyd Mayweather to a boxing match.
I'm aware of the Goliath of a man that I'm going into the ring with. I plan to achieve the greatest upset in sports history.
Logan Paul, he seriously believes he is capable of putting a tear in Mayweather's cloak of invincibility.
They put on a good show. They went the full distance. Floyd Mayweather is a showman. He knows that fans aren't coming to see him knock him out in 30 seconds. Logan was thrilled after the fight when Floyd praised his actual boxing ability.
Great young fighter. He's better than I thought he was.
I don't want anyone to tell me anything is impossible ever again.
Floyd Mayweather might have seen Logan as a sideshow, but after the fight, it was clear that Logan had a right to be there.
So 2022 is part of Logan's best year ever, his words, not mine, and things are going well for him. He actually shacks up with this beautiful model named Nina Agdal. They're so cute together. She loves being on camera with him. They are side by side, partners in crime. They even chronicle their love story and marriage proposal on Logan's YouTube. Things seem to be going so great for them until Logan has an upcoming fight with MMA star Dillon Danis.
Dillon decides that he is going to use Nina as his ammo against Logan.
So he started posting photos of Nina online.
He's dragging out her past relationships, some real, some fake. LeBron James, Adam Sandler, Adam Levine, Joe Jonas, Bill Nye the Science Guy?
I'm trying to save him, man. I'm just putting everything out there that's public, so.
Nina was not really playing around with any of that. She got a restraining order, and Logan kind of shrugged it off, saying that it's going to be more reason for people to watch this fight.
They finally get inside the ring, and Danis is the same clown that he was outside the ring. At one point, Danis even laid down and spread his legs to mimic Agdal. Logan dominates Danis and shows that he took this seriously as a real boxing fight. Danis attacked Logan Paul's team and even attacked the referee after the fight, leading to it to be a disqualification.
He threw more punches at the security guards than he did in this fight.
And then what a plot twist. I'm a wrestler now.
In 2022, Logan joins WWE Professional Wrestling, and he quickly emerges as one of the rising faces of WWE. He has Roman Reigns on his podcast. The two agree to meet each other inside the ring in November 2022. Logan Paul loses narrowly, but he performs well. He wins over the audience. He proves the kind of star he is, the kind of charisma that he has. He then elevates again, and he actually beats Rey Mysterio in November 2023 for the US title.
It's so symbolic of all the things I have overcome and how hard I've worked to be where I am today.
And what's next? Yeah, energy drinks.
Somehow, we launched the fastest growing drink in the world.
He creates an energy drink called Prime that's marketed towards kids. The only problem is that it has 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving. It causes such uproar that New York Senator Chuck Schumer gets involved.
Prime has an eye-popping level of caffeine.
He's got his glasses down on the end of his nose, and he's like, kids shouldn't be this hyper.
In just the first year, Prime has done $250 million in retail sales. That's actually insane.
Logan Paul has had a decade-long career, but somehow his actions are still pretty appalling.
His name has never resonated more, I think, in the public eye.
Logan, to me, strikes me as someone who's almost lost in his own game, and is kind of just realizing that he could follow the clout to the cash.
If there's a shameless trend, he's gonna punch it in the face and run away with your money. And in a way, I respect it.